Excuse me.
Yeah, honey, watch your step.
Excuse me, I need to find this address. Can you help me? Oh. Officer! Officer, can you help?
What kind of accent's that?
I'm English.
What do you know? What are you doing in New York City?
I want to go to the White Star Line booking office. It says here, 111 Broadway. But that didn't seem to be it.
Let me see that. That's 9/11 downtown. Yeah, keep going south, past that church there. See it? That's Trinity Church. The office will be on your right. Big building with steps in front of it, pillars.
Thank you, officer. Thank you so much.
You planning on going back to England?
I just arrived in New York 2 days ago.
So why you need the White Star office? Unless it's about... You lost somebody on the Titanic?
My fiancé. We were going to be married if he came back from the maiden voyage.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Yeah! See this lady here? You take her in your cab to this address, and I got your badge number, so I don't want to hear you charge to the ride, okay? Yeah. I knew an English girl once. She had eyes just like yours. I don't know what you're looking for, but, good luck, miss. You! Ivan, Polak, Luigi, whatever the heck your name is. Get that pushcart off the street before I run you in!
I'm sorry for your loss, but this is strictly a booking office. Insurance claims are handled between the attorneys for your insurers and our insurers.
This isn't about an insurance claim. He wasn't insured. There wasn't time. He was a musician. At the last moment, he joined the ship, you see, to play in the band. I have a question to ask about that.
That is a very sad thing, but as I keep telling you, anything to do with anyone involved in the loss of... in those events, that is not something we handle here.
It's something I need an answer to. Maybe it's only important to me, but I need to know. It's about what tune they were playing as the ship went down.
Which, again, is not something we can possibly help with here.
If you can't help me, who can?
You see how busy this desk is? So I really think you should leave.
No!
Yeah, what's going on?
I've told this lady there's nothing we can do for her here. Kindly conduct her to the exit.
Ow!
All right, lady. All right, get out of here. Scram. Make with the feet. Watch out! You trying to get yourself killed?
I was confused. It's going the wrong way.
You were going the right way to end under that machine.
Thank you for your help. You can let go of my arm now.
Take it easy.
Please, let go.
Okay.
I have to go now. Thank you again. I'll be fine.
Pardon me. You, sir. Are you in a uniform? Yes. Did you just throw that young lady out of there?
I politely escorted her from the premises, as if it's any of your business.
If I gave you $1, would you tell me what her business with the White Star Line was? Pardon me!
Are you following me?
I'm following a hunch. I'm a newspaper man, Danny Gunther. When I see somebody leaving the White Star offices in a hurry, with tears in their eyes, I think the Titanic, especially when she heads for Pier 59, where it was due to dock.
Please go away.
What's that accent?
English.
God save the king.
Leave me alone.
If you lost someone on that boat, you have a story to tell, a story other people might be interested in. One that could move them, inspire them, while you honor their memory by sharing it. You do have a story.
I teach piano. He played violin. The money he'd make on that one voyage would help us no end. And there was the glamour of it too, you see. The Titanic.
Wife of doomed violinist.
Fiancé.
Comes to New York City in memory of hero who played Nearer My God to Thee as the great ships succumbed to the deep.
No.
No.
That's the point. That's not what he and the others in the band were playing. Not according to at least half of the survivors. They say the band was playing something else entirely. The Song of Autumn.
That matters because...
I thought I knew what his last moments were like. There was a kind of peace there. Knowing he was playing that hymn, imagining the scene over and over and over and over again. It was like I could be with him. In my head, in my heart. But then I read that a lot of the survivors say that wasn't it at all. And ever since then, I have both tunes playing in my head, when it could only have been one of them. I want to know the truth, because I feel I'm drowning too.
If I'm going to be able to help, I need to know if this isn't some kind of simple mistake. Mishearing one tune for another, maybe.
That's not possible.
Play.
This is the Song of Autumn. It's a waltz in 3/4 time. This is the hymn, Nearer My God to Thee. They're nothing like each other.
As I watch the long, slender fingers of this beautiful, sad-faced but strong young woman create music, I begin to understand her obsession. Strike that. Quest. Her quest for an answer. Keep playing. Their love was cemented. Kindled by hours spent playing alongside each other back home. So it is no wonder that when all the certainty she built her hopes on had sunk beneath the waves, she would seek for one final certainty. What music spilled from his beloved hands as he sank to his eternal rest.
That's so beautiful.
It's a little right, but I'll work on it. Now, listen. If I'm going to do this, I need an exclusive.
Exclusive.
I'm going to be running all over the city trying to get the facts. I can't have you taking the story to somebody else. You want answers, and publicity is the way to get it. Somebody must know for sure what was being played. This is a big bad city, and the newspaper industry is played for keeps. It's going to cost me something to do the research, so to protect you as well as me, I suggest you put me on a retainer.
Retainer?
It's routine, situations like this. Can we say a fin a day?
A fin.
That's $5, an advance against anything I make on the sale. Here, it says you get my exclusive services, and I get full rights to the story. We have a deal?
I don't know.
You want to get to the truth about this? Hey, I'm a pretty battered around specimen of an angel, but what do you know? Maybe I've been sent to be the angel of your truth.
The Titanic, Danny? Come on. You back in the sauce again? We were cover to cover on that story for weeks. The readers had their fill. It's yesterday's news. Bring me something else or don't bring me anything at all.
I know you had a lead on the sinking. A couple months back, you sent somebody out to chase it down. It was somebody who helped build the ship. Somebody who said he had some inside information.
And as soon as the chief editor heard what I'd done, he nearly canned me. I canceled the meeting. But there's other news. There's a war in the Balkans.
There's always a war in the Balkans.
New Mexico and Arizona officially joined the Union.
Who needs them?
Motion pictures are so popular now, they even have their own magazine.
They'll never catch on. I haven't had a drink in 6 months. I need this. I really need it. Please, for old time's sake. If nothing else. I'm standing naked in front of you here.
Well, put your pants back on. Okay. I never gave you this. But if it pans out, if there really is a new angle worth chasing out and something big, well, you know where to get hold of me.
McBride? Are you William McBride?
What's it to you?
Me and my friend here want to talk to you.
Your friend? I'm a teetotaler, and if you make any more racket, you'll get me thrown out. It's a flop house, but it's the only bed I have.
I've a couple of other friends. They want to talk about the Titanic. Hey! Hey! Please!
Let me go!
I'm a newspaper man!
A guest!
What are you so scared of? Hey!
Hey, you two guys, get out of here before I crack your heads. You want to fight? Take it to Madison Square Gardens.
My brother Sam worked on 401 with me.
401.
A job number they gave the Titanic. It left port with work still to be done. Sam was one of the ship fitters working on it at sea. I refused to go. Argued with him. I knew the keel plate wasn't sound.
Keel plate.
Give me on pencil. The sharp end is the bow. The end you've chewed on is the stern. When a ship's floating, it's supported by water along its entire length. Do you get that? A ship as long as the Titanic can straddle two ways, which means for part of its length, there's only metal to support it. If the forces get too much in the middle here. Now, what if some of the hull plates were already weak because there was a fire in the bunker? It had been burning for a month, and the owners couldn't wait for it to be put out before sailing.
The ship was on fire?
The coal was on fire, out of sight, in the stokehold. Happens a lot. Usually burns itself out and no harm done. But if there's another weakness, like along the keel.
How many people know about this?
Belfast's a small town. You learn to keep your mouth shut if you want to keep a job.
Did anyone tell the Board of Inquiry?
In London, who wants to hear the truth there? Lord Esme and his White Star Line, Harland and Wolff Shipyard. They're all cronies. They all have blood in their hands.
So you came here to talk to the newspapers?
I came here hoping my brother survived after all. That there'd be one of those miracles we get preached at about every Sunday. We just keep believing our branch of religion is the right one and the other side will burn in hell. Between you and me and the doorknob, Sam was going to jump ship here, never come back. I've decided to stay. Now it's me going to be the American. So I can't have my name put to this, you understand?
I'll keep your name out of it, I promise. Though I might want you to meet my editor, just so he knows I haven't made all this up.
Why would he think that?
I fought the booze too, Mr. McBride. Brought me low, wrecked my career. I made a lot of mistakes. I won't make one with this. His strong jaw tightened, and his eyes burned brightly as he told me that his journey to America was one many had made before him. To seek opportunity and justice in the new world. Slice of cake? He was here to honor the memory of a beloved brother by exposing the truth about the condition of a ship so shoddily built that it would have suffered a catastrophe and taken all those lives, even had it not been for the collision with that iceberg.
What iceberg?
Excuse me?
You said iceberg. What iceberg?
The iceberg she hit, the one that sank her.
You have any proof of that?
Everybody knows it.
I don't. I helped build her and I can tell you, she'd have gone down anyway. Iceberg or no iceberg. The moment the Titanic left yon dock, she was dead in the water.